Hello, this is the Trade Ideas Market Recap for Friday, June the 27th. My name is Barry Anderson. I'm the moderator of the trading room. This is the address to get into the room, and you can log in as a guest or use your Facebook or your Twitter account to log in. Let me load the charts right away. Actually, today was a fairly active day for me, especially for a Friday. Typically, Fridays, especially as the summer gets in, and then next week is a holiday in the States. It can get a little bit slow, but actually today was fairly active. So let's get right to it. The first thing that I took, and this was EAT. Now, EAT came on the bounce play, and yesterday I told, if you watched the video, I said that I was going to relax some of the filters in the bounce play, and so that I was going to get some bounce plays that were less than 800,000 shares that I traded. And you can see right here that at 9:45, EAT came in and it only traded 266,000 shares. So had I not made that change in the filter, I would not have seen EAT today. And I'm glad I did because we started watching it. I know the whole room was watching it, I think, because it was at 49.05. So it was right here where I got the alert. And you can see that this was really a whippy stock at this point of the day. I mean, look at this candle. This is a 5-minute candle. So let me just expand this a bit so that we can, oops, that'll go the other way. So, I mean, this is a 5-minute candle. So the bottom of it was 48.83, and the top was 49.59. So that was a huge whip all around. So I wasn't prepared to take a look at EAT at that point. And even at this point here, you can see it looked like it was trying to base. But I'm waiting for a green candle. I'm waiting for a green 5-minute candle. So there was no entry. This one teased here because you can see it started going up, but then it gave it all back and the candle was red. So it kept going down, and what happened is that finally we got a green candle here, and so I took the trade. This is the top of the red candle is 48.55. This was the last red candle, and so I took the trade at 48.58. And I was pretty patient with this one. Usually I get rid of half. I probably in the past I probably would have got rid of half here, about the 49, just in case it didn't, or even before it, just in case it didn't break through the 49. But in this case it did, and I held on, and I eventually sold. I was trying to get a dollar. I actually jokingly said in the room that I was looking for a dollar in this, but I sold at 49.47. So really good trade. And again, because I relaxed the filters, I was able to get this one. Now the next two were OKE. Again, these were bounce plays, and these did not work. These were let's see what the volume was. Again, light volume, 265,000. I would not have seen this one. And I was alerted to it right in this area here. And so on this green candle, I took the trade. So the green candles, the first green candle, I took the trade at 67.27, but I sought myself out right at the bottom of this candle there, 67.18. That's typically what I'll do. I took the trade at 67.27, so I had a nice tight stop at the bottom of the last candle that was the last red candle, and I sought myself out at 67.18. And virtually the same thing happened with DPS. DPS came in again. It was a little light. Now I think the last version of it, I think I had a 700,000 shares, not 800. So I may have seen this one. And so DPS came in at 57.98. So what was the time? 12:41. So right in this area here. And so again, waited for the bounce. Here's the last red candle. Here's the green candle. And so I took the trade. I waited for it to break through the whole number at 58.07, but it didn't work. Again, I stopped myself out at the bottom of this last red candle at 57.96. And I see how it is. We still have about 15 minutes left in the market, and it has rebounded nicely. But again, I just have to move on. Now this trade was a nice one actually. This was the Bed Bath and Beyond trade. Now I put Bed Bath and Beyond in from my daily watch list, something that I knew I wanted to watch the next day. And in essence, I was looking for a break of yesterday's high, which was 56.88. And you can see here that it actually started off on the break of the high, but it came down. And so I really had no reason to watch it for quite a while. And then when it broke here, I started watching it again. But at this point, I really wanted it to break the whole number also. And you see how it came back down and then back up. A lot of times, I used to have a strategy, in fact, that I would wait for the second break of the whole number, and it was used to work quite well. The first break of a whole number could be a fake out because everybody's waiting for it, and they know that, so then they drop it again. And so there are a lot of times as I would wait for the second break of the whole number, and in essence, that's what I did in this one. So I took the trade a little bit late. I probably wish I'd got it in around here, but I did get it at 57.19. Uh, because I know I shouldn't do this, but because I had already lost in the first the several trades before DPS and OKE, I decided to take the profit right here at 57.31 for half. But I was able to wait for the second half at 57.70, so it turned into be a quite a nice trade. And the last trade, I'm still actually in it. Let me just see what is happening with it right now. Yeah, I'm probably going to exit pretty soon. I got again another bounce play, 50.74, so right in this area here. Watched it consolidate a little bit and took the trade at $50.80, knowing full well that it would probably get stuck right here at at 51, but I had a nice tight stop on it, and so I thought, okay, even if I got into the 90s, that's not a bad risk reward, but it looks like it's not going to do that, and I say I'm in at 50.80, but so I'll probably exit very soon. So that's it for today. Again, a fairly active day for a Friday, but good to see. Again, just because summer is coming doesn't mean that well, if you've got trade ideas, we can usually find things. And we've got a great little trading room going. Also, we've got some really good traders who are not just me, but who are spotting these bounce plays. So I encourage you to come into the room, and I hope to see you in the room on Monday.